आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं परमानन्दमाधवम्. Sit straight with the head, neck and vertebral column in a straight line. We are sitting in a clean, quiet place, all alone. Our eyes gently closed, not too tight, otherwise one may have a headache. Closing of the eyes indicate the withdrawal of all other sense organs. If any sound comes, please don't pay attention. Now we bow down to our Guru and Ishtadevta. We surrender to them and pray that, O Lord, bless us with the fourfold qualities Viveka, Vairagya, Samadhi, Shata Sampatti and Mumukshutvam. These are the fourfold necessary qualities for a seeker to realize the truth. One must know what is real, what is unreal. Real is that which exists in three periods of time. Brahman alone exists. This Brahman is to be realized by us as ourself. Now we become aware of our breathing, which is going on. Now we breathe consciously. Breathe in and breathe out in a rhythm. Practice it for some 6 to 7 times. This is called prana vikshana. The simplest way of pranayama. This quietens the mind. To this quiet mind, we bring the knowledge of Upanishad. Upanishad tells us that, in essence, we are the Brahman and not the body, mind and intellect. This reality is to be realized by us, which is indicated by Mahavakya. One such Mahavakya is Tat Tvamasi. Tat indicates the Brahman. Tvam indicates the consciousness at the individual level, and Asi indicates oneness. There is oneness in the consciousness at the individual level and at the total level. This truth is indicated by Omkara in all Upanishads. Mandukya Upanishad says, Om iti etad Brahma. This Omkara is Brahman. I am Atma Brahma. This Atma is Brahma. With these understanding, let us chant Omkara, try to abide in the self. Om, Om, Om. Mentally repeat, Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rub your hands, put your palm on your eyes and slowly open your eyes. Let us chant the Mangalacharana, Vishnu Sahasranamam. Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganashadasham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikandam Kamalanayanam Yogibhirdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokekanatham. We bow down to Lord Vishnu, who is the Lord of the entire cosmos, and when we surrender to him, he removes our fear of transmigration. How does the Lord appear? As a Shanta Akara. When you look at him, it gives peace to us. He's lying on the serpent bed. From his Navi comes the lotus, where Brahmaji is sitting and is the substratum of the entire universe, is all pervading, appears like a cloud bearing water, Shubhangam. When we look at him, it brings auspiciousness in our life. He is the goddess Lakshmi. She is there to serve him always. Lord, eyes are like the lotus petal, and all the yogis, they meditate on this Lord. Meditate means that Lord is present in our heart as consciousness. And because of His presence, the body, mind, and intellect, they are able to function. These are our instruments. And the individual being lives in this body, who comes and goes. He enters in this body and he leaves the body. That is the individual being, the Jivatma. But our nature is consciousness. We bow down to Bhagavan Shankaracharya, who has written this Vishnu Sahasranamam and the commentary which we are referring. We bow down to Puja Gurudev, who taught us. We bow down to the Lord. By His grace, we are able to study. We bow down to all great saints and sages, and we seek their blessings. And with the blessings, we start our studies. So, the Lord's name, when we are studying, what it does? It purifies our mind. The different avatars are explained, the different virtues of the Lord are explained. What all He did in His avatar time, all that is explained in the Vishnu Sahasranamam. And that's how the Lord has so many names. Now we were in the verse 78 according to my Bhashya book. Sridaha, Sri Shah. This just few names were left. We started this. We'll read this. Srida, Srisha, Sri Nivasa, Sri Nidhi, Sri Vibhavana, Sridhara, Srikara, Shreya, Sriman Lokatrayashraya. Everywhere Sri, Sri, Sri is there. We have to Sri Karaha, that we saw. Karaha means the doer. One who remembers the Lord brings, or one who does the stuti of the Lord, or one who does the archana. This is how in the Lord we worship. We may do the archana with the flower and then worship the Lord. Or we can sing some stutis, some glories. There are so many stotras are there. Or we can do the Nama Japa. These are the different ways we remember the Lord. And Sri Karaha, the one who remembers the Lord in any one of this way, Lord gives them the wealth. What is the real wealth? The real wealth is liberation. Real wealth is liberation. Okay. Shreyaha. Now this term is not a new term to us. We studied in Kathopanishad. Shreyas and Preyas. Shreyas is that which gives the one who does the Shravana, Manana and Nididhyasan of the Shastras, then he gets total liberation. That is called Shreyas. Shreyas is what is good for me. So they get liberation. And one goes beyond the body, mind and intellect. That is the Shreya. So Lord's name is Shreya. Then Shriman. Man means one who is having. Shriman is that. Shri means here, the Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Shri here means the glories. So, the one who is having, who is the possessor of all glories. What are the glories of the Lord? Sarvagna, Sarvashaktiman, and Sarvavyapi, Yajgnana, Vairagya. All wealth belongs to him. This is what possessor of everything. Shriman. Man is the possessor. Then the next word is Lokatraya Ashraya. Lokatraya. Of the three different worlds. What are the three different worlds are? Waking, dream and deep sleep stage. So, he is the ashraya, he is the support, he is the supporter of all these three states or the three worlds of experience. This Narayana is objectless awareness. Objectless awareness. He is the subject. He is not an object. So, Lokatraya Ashraya. We experience the waking state because of his presence. Dream also comes, we remember, because the consciousness was there. We remember when we get up from deep sleep stage because the consciousness was also there. So, Lokatraya Ashraya. He is the support of all the three states of experiences. So, now we go to the next verse. Swaksha Swanga Shadanando Nandirjyotirganeshwara Vijitatma Videyatma Satkirti Chinna Samshaya Swaksha Swanga Shatanando Nandirjyotirganeshwara Vijitatma Videyatma Satkirti Chinna Samshaya Swaksha. The word Swaksha, how it comes? Su Aksha has become Swaksha. U has become by Sandhi Va. So, Swaksha, Su Aksha. So, Lord's eyes are very beautiful, like the petal of a lotus. So called Lord is called Swaksha. Lord's all limbs, all parts of his body are very beautiful. Here the eyes are described and then say Swaksha. The one who is having a beautiful eyes, that Lord is called Swaksha. Then Swa Angaha. Swa Angaha means Suanga. Not only the eyes, other parts of his bodies, his limbs and all, they are also very beautiful. And the Lord having such beautiful limbs is called Swangaha. Shatanandaha. Shata Ananda. This is how you have to split it. Shata means 100. Ananda means happiness. The Lord who expresses as hundreds of happiness. If you remember, we have studied in Taittiriya Upanishad where it was said, the Indra Ananda, the Devas Ananda, Brahmaji's Ananda. The highest is the Brahmananda. The highest is the Brahmananda. Different categories of happiness. So, Shatam is 100. Here 100 means many Anandas. The Lord, whatever we experience as a happiness, you eat something, you talk to somebody, you go and see something and you are very happy. All the happiness which you and I experience is nothing but because of the presence of consciousness in that object. How is the consciousness present there? As existence. As existence. So we feel happy. Any happiness is because of the consciousness. Now, even if you see the different upadhis are there, the birds are there, they are also experiences happiness in their way. Animals also experiences. Human beings also experiences. So, the Lord who expresses as hundreds of experiences because of different upadhis. The upadhis are different. The structure of the body is different. The devas also experience the ananda in heaven. So, Shatananda. Nandihi. Nandihi means embodiment of happiness. Embodiment of happiness. Since the Lord is the nature of Paramananda, he is called Nandi. Bull is also Lord Shiva's, where his bull is called Nandi, is embodiment of happiness. And there the bull represents dharma. Those who follow dharma in their life, they always they get happiness. Nandi. Jyotir Ganeshwaraha. How we will split it? Jyotihi Gana Ishwaraha. See, these words will be very easy if you know little Sanskrit. Jyotihi Gana Ishwaraha. That is, Jyoti means effulgent, light. Narayan is the Lord. Gana. Gana means, all things here. And Ishvara, Lord. Lord Narayana is the highest of all effulgent things. Those things which give us light, Lord is the highest, most effulgent. Among all effulgent things, Lord is the most effulgent. Jyotihi Gana Ishvara. That's why it is said that whatever shines, everything shines after the self alone. Now a person is alive. He sees the sun. He sees the moon. All the stars. Everything is effulgent. How effulgent he is able to see all these things are illumined? Because that person is conscious of it. He is alive. So, the most effulgent is the Lord who is present in us as a consciousness. That's why Bhagavan says, Yada dityagatam tejah jagad vasayate kilam yaschandramasi yachagno tattejo vidyamam. That is my, whatever you see, the conscious, effulgent things, because you are the most effulgent. You are consciousness. Consciousness is more effulgent, and other things shine because of the presence of consciousness. So, Jyoti Ganeshwara. Vijit Atma. Vijit means who has conquered everything, who has mastered everything. And Atma here, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, here Atma means the mind and sense organs. The one who has mastered the sense organs and mind is called Vijitatma. Atma is not the self here. The word Atma is used for so many things. So here it means the sense organs and the mind. The Lord is the master of the mind. And that's why we invoke the Lord. We pray to the Lord that let my sense organs and mind, they must be in my control. Those whose mind and sense organs are in control, those people can do everything. Otherwise, if we are in their control, we just try to fulfill their demands, we cannot do anything. They must be in our control. So, Vijitatma. The next word is Videya Atma. Videya means not subject to command. And Atma means our Swarupa. Lord's, here Atma means the Swarup of the Lord. Sachidananda Swarupa. That Swarup of the Lord is cannot be not subject to command by anything. He is always the nature of happiness. Nobody can remove the happiness from the Lord. He is always the source of happiness, Videyatma. He cannot be controlled by anyone. Videyatma. See, Videyatma is control. Avideyatma. The word is avideyatma. Avideyatma. Videyatma is control. Avideyatma cannot be controlled. Vijitatma, avideyatma. Then the next word is Sat Kirtihi. Sat means truth. And Kirti means the fame. Lord's fame really is very true. Now, There is no exaggeration when we say is Sarvagna, Sarvashaktiman, is all pervading. When we say about his fame and Lord is the supreme one, the whole cosmos is under him. When we say describe like this, or we say the glories of his place, then, or we say about his virtues, all this is truth. There is no exaggeration in that. When a person is, when they describe, sometimes they will just say so many things which he does not have it also. But whenever we say about the Lord, it is no exaggeration. It is very true. Whatever we speak about Lord is truth alone. There is no exaggeration. As Lord is, the Shastra described that. So it is called Satkirti. Lord's fame is very true. Chinna Samshaya. Lord is free of all doubts. That's why the Upanishad says, even a Gnani, when he gets knowledge, Chidyate Sarva Samshaya. The Gnani will have no doubt once he realizes the truth. Then what about the Lord? Chidya Samshaya. The Lord is free of all doubts. He has no doubts. It says that it is everything because he is directly able to see that. Bhagwan Shankaracharya says, Karatala amalakavat. As suppose you have some fruit in your hand, you can directly see that fruit. In the same way, Lord has no doubt. He can directly see what each person is doing, each jiva is doing. So, chinna samshaya. Lord has no doubt. Some people know when they suffer, they complain, oh Lord, I have not done anything. Why I am suffering? No. Understand, you or I have done some karma. Because of that, we have to undergo the suffering. Lord never does anything without our karma. We get our karma phala only. Whenever we have done something wrong, we have to go through that karma phala. Chinna samshaya. Lord has no doubt about it. Is beyond doubts. Chinna samshaya. And for a Gnani, it removes all doubts. So, Swaksha Swanga Shatanando Nandir Jyotir Ganeshwara Vijitatma Videyatma Satkirti Chinna Samshaya. The next mantra. Uddina Sarvatas Chakshu Anisha Shashvatastira Bhushayo Bhushano Bhutir Vishoka Shokanashana Udirna Sarvata Chakshu Anisha Shashvatastira Bhushayo Bhushano Bhutir Vishoka Shokanashana Udirna. Udirna. Udirna, the word has come from Ut. Ut means exalted. The Lord is most exalted among everyone. There is no one stands above the Lord. So Lord is called Udirna. In his knowledge, in his Shakti, his nature of all pervadingness, everything, the Lord is most exalted. And he has all virtues. He has all virtues. And that's why he is called Lord, he is called Bhagavan. Bhagavan. Van means who is having. Who is having all these qualities. That's why he is called Bhagavan. He has all Aishwarya. He has all knowledge. He has all Vairagya. So, and when the Lord is realized by Gnani, that is also by His grace, by the grace of the Lord. So Lord is most exalted one. There is no one superior to the Lord. Lord is the highest one. Udirnaha sarvata chakshuhu means whose eyes are everywhere. Whose eyes are everywhere means he is all pervading. He is all pervading. As a consciousness, he is everywhere. And not only that, Lord is present in us. Lord is present in us. So he knows everything. What each human being or any being is doing is known by the Lord, is known by the Lord. You cannot hide anything. You can hide from somebody else. You can understand. Can you hide anything from your own self? Others may not know. You know because I'm conscious of it. I'm conscious of it. The Lord is present in each being as a consciousness. So it's called Sarvataha Chakshu. As consciousness is pervading everywhere. Or if you say the Bhagavad Gita 11th chapter, the Vishvarupa Darshana, when Arjun sees, he says, Lord, I see you. Everywhere your faces are there. All eyes are your eyes. This is how Arjun explains. Sarvataha Chakshu means as a consciousness is present everywhere. So he knows about everyone. Then Anishaha. Ishaha means Lord. Ani means none. There is no one, none has gone over the Lord. Or means Anisha means he cannot be ruled by anyone. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Na vidyate asya ishaha. There is nobody supreme to him. There is no Lord for him. He has no Lord. That's why Narayana Upanishad says, Tasya ishe kanchana. There is nobody superior to the Lord. It is not that this Lord is there and he has another Lord. No, there is one Lord. So, Anishaha, Shashvata Stiraha. You break it. Shashvata and Stiraha. Shashvata means eternal. And Stira means ever same. Lord, who is eternal and is changeless. Is changeless. All in the world, all the changes takes place. But Lord present in 3 periods of time is the same Lord. Is the ever same eternal Lord. Is not bound by time. See, you and I were born, were so small. Now grown, then middle age, then old age, and then there is an end. But what about the Lord? Shashvata Stira is always there. Lord has no any change in him. He always remains the same. He is eternal. He is changeless. Shashvata Stira. Bhushayaha. Bhu means earth. Shayaha means resting. This is about Bhagavan Shankaracharya says that when Lord Rama in his Rama avatar, this is about his Rama avatar, that when he was to cross the Lanka, he was resting on the shore of the ocean, and that time he's praying to the ocean Devata that you please give us the way. So that time when Lord was resting on the earth. So it is called Bhushaya. This is his avatar time during Rama avatar. On his way to Lanka, he rested on the shores of ocean and praying to him. And even 14 years of his forest stay, he lie down on the earth alone. Bhushayaha. Lord has no complaint. You and I only complain. Oh, this is not that, this is not that. Lord is always happy in any situation. Bhushayaha. Bhushana. Now, Bhu means earth and Bhushana means by his presence, the earth gets its beauty. So he says that whenever Lord takes avatar, and that time the Mother Earth is adorned because of his avatar. And how he adorns the earth by his infinite beauty of his creation. The earth is so beautiful. The sun, the moon, the star, the mountain, the river, the plants, the different animals. The Lord adorns the whole earth by His creation. And at emotional level, He loves everyone. He does not hate anyone. And at intellectual level, He is the enlever of each thought of us. He is the enlever of each thought of us. So He adorns the earth and the people and the things which are on the earth. Thus the Lord in His various incarnation had beautified and glorified the earth. So it's called Bhushanaha. Bhutihi. Bhutihi means two meanings are there. Bhutihi means existence and Bhuti means glories. Vibhuti, the glories. Lord is the source of all existence. All things, they are there present. We said a paper is, a book is, table is. Now, as existence, He is the source of all. And He is the treasure house of all glories. Whatever we see, and that's why Bhagavan in his 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga, he says that Arjuna asked, "Oh Lord, I want to listen your glories." Bhagavan said that, "Arjuna, I cannot explain you in detail, but some of that I tell you." And then Bhagavan, through the Vibhuti Yoga, explains his presence where all is there. This is called the Bhutihi. Vishokaha. Bhuti means He is the cause behind all. Is the cause behind all. Vishokaha. Vishokaha means, V means Vigataha. Shokaha means sorrow, without sorrow. How is Lord Narayana? In Lord Narayana there is no grief, there is no sorrow. That's why only when we chant His name, our mind becomes calm. Because in Lord name also there is no sorrow, no sorrows. There is no grief, no sorrows. And Lord's nature is Satchidananda. How the sorrows can be there? All blissful. That's why in Chandogya Upanishad we studied that Narad Muni told Sanat Kumara that he had all knowledge, but he said, "I have not gone beyond the sorrows." Then the Sanat Kumar says, "You do not know the Bhuma Vidya, the Atma Vidya. Once you know the Atma Vidya, you will go beyond the sorrows." Lord is the nature of consciousness. So there is no sorrows in that, all blissful. So Vishokaha. The one who is Vishokaha, he is Shokanashanaha. Next word. Shokanashanaha. The one who remembers such Lord, all his sorrows are removed. All his sorrows are removed. Lord removes the sorrows of His devotees. Bhagavan has said in the 12th chapter, Ananye eva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate. In the 12th chapter, 6th verse, he says, and then Bhagavan said, Tesham aham samuddarta mrityu samsara sagarat. Here the shoka is samsara shoka. Lord give them moksha, liberation. The Lord is the destroyer of all. If we remember Him, if we do meditate on Him, all the sorrows are destroyed. And we know the case of Prahladaji, how much the Hiranyakashipu, his father, gave him the sorrows, thrown from the mountain, down to in the sea, beaten by the snake. But he was only chanting Narayana, Narayana and Narayana. Nothing could. Even his sister also sat and then tried to put the fire. She died, but nothing, the fire could not touch the Prahladji. Isn't it? Shokanasha. Lord's name is so powerful. He was only chanting the Narayana's name and no harm came to him. Even the Jamil, he did all the bad actions. But at the end, he called his son only. Narayana was the name of his son. And the other people, they went away. And from the Lord's Narayana messengers, they came. Isn't it? So, Lord's name is that. It destroys all our sorrows. That's why we have to pray to the Lord. We have to do Namasmarana. We have to worship the Lord. Hmm? But how many people do that? Tell me. Eh? We have time for everything. But when it comes to the Lord's puja or something, we do it so fast. Within 5 minutes, just go to the puja room or come out. And for everything, we have so much time. The one who removes all the shoka is the Lord alone. Eh? Whatever we are doing, the Lord's name should go in our mind. One mind is so powerful. One part of the mind always should go on chanting the Lord's name. Lord's name. I tell you my own experience. When I have told you earlier also that when we had a theft in our house, we only chanted the Lord's name, and those people just though they tied and went away. But whatever they've stolen, we got everything back. It is not that because we got everything, the Lord's name was protecting us. Lord's name is so powerful. It is like a kavacham for us. It's a kavacham for us, you know. That's why Shoka Nashana. Any Lord's name is same powerful. Don't say, you say I go to the temple, but your mind is there. You are chanting the Lord's name. Just visiting the temple is not there. Mind should be there. Our mind should be there. That is more important. Lord wants our mind. He does not want anything else. Our mind should be there. Whatever we do, mind should be there. You don't go anywhere. You stay at home. There are how many places where the people stay in one room and they go on chanting the Lord's name. You need not go anywhere also. Lord's name itself is so powerful. What did the Ratnakar did? He just chanted the Lord's name, Ram Rama. He became Valmiki, who has written the Ramayana. So famous, Valmiki Ramayana. Lord's name is so powerful. Shokanashanaha. Yes. Now we go to the next verse. You have to experience this. You have to. I just share one more experience with me. We have, our Guru's silence room. It is called Mauna Ashram. Go there. Once I was there, we used to go every year and sit there. And it's like, no, they will close the room. Inside, outside, they will lock it. You can't see anyone. Now you go on only that. Any Lord's name you can chant. They have not said that this name only. Once when I was in my bed, surrounded by all ants, not a single ant. I was beaten by a single ant. What the Lord says, I protect you. I protect you. Lord's name is so powerful. Once you have such experience, you get more and more faith in the Lord. Lord always protect us. Lord always protect us. We should have that faith in the Lord. Okay. The next verse. Shoka nash. Shruti matrena bhaktanam shokam nashayati. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, just by remembering Him, He removes your sorrow. We have to remember the Lord. We condemn others. Because of that it happened. No. You remember the Lord. Don't condemn everyone. We should have no enmity towards anyone. No enmity we should have. And as we go on loving everyone, slowly that person enmity is also destroyed. Other person enmity is strong because we also see him as an enemy. Once you start loving, their enmity is destroyed. Love is so powerful, Love is the Lord. You try to see the Lord in everyone. Don't hate anyone. Hating someone is hating your own self. Because the consciousness alone is present everywhere. You see the negativities of others. Don't please see the negativities of others. Try to see what the good qualities others have. This we have to practice in our life. Try to see the good qualities. No one is totally bad. Everyone has some good qualities. Try to learn from that. Okay. The next verse. Archishman archita kumbha Vishuddhatma Vishodhana Aniruddho Apratirataha Pradyumno Mita Vikramaha Archishman Archita Kumbha Vishuddhatma Vishodhana Aniruddho Pratirataha Pradyumno Mita Vikrama Archishman. Archishman means, man means one who is one who is Archish. Archish means effulgent one. It is the one who has the nature of effulgent. And what is the effulgent? The rays of light. The Lord as the sun, the moon and the stars. All of them are effulgent and radiate light. How they can radiate light? Because of the presence of consciousness. Lord is the most effulgent one. Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra na tarakam. Lord is most effulgent one. All these, they are the sun, moon. They all of them have some effulgence. They radiate light. But who is the most effulgent? The Lord is the most effulgent. The sun, the moon, they get effulgence because of the presence of the Lord. Archishman. Then he says, Architaha. Lord is one who is worshipped by Brahmaji and all the Devas. Brahmaji, the creator, and all the Devas, they also worship. We also worship. Human beings also worship the Lord. But the highest, the creator, he is also worship the Lord. Bhagavan says here, Viranchi Adi. Viranchi Adi, Viranchi is Brahmaji. Adi means the Devas and all. If you read Srimad Bhagavat Purana, when because before the Krishna avatar, all other kings were there, and because of them, everyone were suffering. That time, Brahmaji and all the Devtas, they go and invoke the Lord by Purushuktam. Purushuktam is there always to invoke the Lord. And they chanted Purushuktam, and then they heard the voice that, don't worry, I know how much Mother Earth is suffering, and now I will be born through Devaki and Vasudev. I will take avatar, So, Lord is Archita, is worshipped not by human beings alone, but by the Brahmaji and the Devtas. Everyone worship the Lord. What it want to say? We have to worship the Lord. Keep some idol. In our Chinmaya mission, while we are children, we tell them, keep any idol which you like and worship the Lord. How the child will worship? Before goes to school, he has taken bath, go to the puja room, put whatever, some flowers or anything, sit there, close your eyes and try to see the same Lord within your heart. The simple way of worship. You don't have to do anything. Or if you have some fruit, we say as it grows, put some fruit there, offer to the Lord Naivedya, slowly. As he grows still, then we say, give bath to the Lord. Put kumkum and chandanam to the Lord, akshata to the Lord. This is how the small child is taught to worship the Lord. One must worship the Lord. Lord does not need his worship. But when we worship, if Srimad Bhagavad says, the one who worships, he gets the glories of the Lord. He gets the glories of the Lord. Lord does not need any worship. He is always worshipful only. But the one who worships, he gets the glories or the virtues of the Lord. So, Architaha. Then it is said, Kumbha. Kumbha means pot. Kumbha means pot. In the pot, there is a water pot, or you can put whatever you want to. In those days, the grains were kept in big, big pots. So, the pot is that where you keep something, it contains something. In the same way, the whole universe is sustained by the Lord. So, he is called Kumbha. As a kumbh sustains any object, in the same way, the whole world is as though kumbh and sustained by the Lord. Sustained by the Lord. Lord holds everything. Our existence is possible because of the presence of the Lord. He holds everything. In Srimad Bhagavat Purana, once when Krishna had eaten the mud And that time Balramji said that he has eaten mud. Then Yashoda said, oh, open your mouth and let me see. And when Krishna opened his mouth, it is that time, Sa tatra drishyate vishvam jagat. What she saw? She saw the whole world in his mouth. So everything is sustained by the Lord. Chara, achara. You must see that the 10th canto, the 8th chapter, you must see that how the Bhagwan, she is able to see the whole world inside the mouth of Krishna. So it's called Kumbha, who is holding everything. Everything is sustained by the Lord. So it's called Kumbha. Vishuddha Atma. Vishuddha means pure. Atma means the self. The Lord is Gunatitaha, is beyond all the gunas. Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. So Lord is pure. Shuddha Sattva. Lord is Shuddha Sattva, pure. There is no tinge of any gunas. A gnani is called Gunatita. Gunatita, beyond all the three gunas. So Lord is called Vishuddha Atma. Gunatraya Atitataya. Bhagavan Shankaracharya said, he is beyond all the gunas. Sattva, Rajas and Tam is Maya. Maya is Gunatita. Is beyond the Maya. But that's why Bhagavan says, Ye yatha, no, those who surrender to me, Mameva ye prapadyante, Maya metam tarantite. Bhagavad Gita. Those who surrender to me, they go beyond the Maya, the gunas, three gunas. See, you are trying to bring what you have studied. Try to read every day one chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Slowly you will be able to by heart it. Every day read it. Then next word is Vishodhanaha. Vishodhanaha. V means Visheshan, great. Shodhanam is purifier. Shodhanam is purifier. The Lord is the greatest purifier. The Lord is the greatest purifier. One who remembers the Lord, then such a person, Shruti Matrena, by his remembering, all the sins are destroyed. Yasya Smarana Matrena Janma. This Vishnu Sahasranamam. Yasya Smarana Matrena Janma Samsara Bandhanat. By the name, chanting the Lord's name, one goes beyond this death and birth. Yasya Smarana Matrena. Lord's name is so powerful. So it is called Vishodhanaha. And how many examples we have of the great saints. By chanting the Lord's name, they have become so great. And they were, see, it is not the name. They were seeing through the name the Lord in that. And they were meditating on that Lord. So their mind got so purified. Vishodhanaha. Then Aniruddhaha. Aniruddha means means not, and Niruddha means obstructed. One meaning is Lord is one who cannot be obstructed by his enemies. Nobody can obstruct it. Nobody can stop him. So he's called Aniruddha. And here Bhagavan Shankaracharya says that Lord, his different forms are the Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. These are the four different forms. The Lord, Vyas Bhagavan says, Lord appears as Amsha Avatar. These are called the Amsha Avatar of the Lord. So, Aniruddha is one of them. Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna. So, in his work of, whenever he takes avatar, then these forms were there. Okay, Aniruddha, Apratiratha. Lord has Pratiratha, means absent. No. Pratiratha means enemy. Lord has no enmity towards anyone. Even the one who is against him, he always blesses everyone. And in his loving presence, the enmity of the enemy is destroyed. If by just by the presence of the Lord, the enmity of the one who has a enmity, that enmity is destroyed. So it's called Apratiratha. Lord has no enmity towards. He never said the Kauravas are bad. Kauravas, their virtues were not good. Pandavas' virtues were good. So, but he has no enmity towards even Duryodhana or anyone. So it's called a Pratiratha. Pradyumnaha. Pradyumnaha means the Lord is very rich. Because he has he is a Lakshmi Pati. And Ati Vikramaha. Ati Vikram is Sarva Shaktiman. He is omnipotent. Lord is very all strength. Lord Sarva Shaktiman, we call him. He is unchallenged one. Nobody can equate in strength to him. So he is called Amita Vikram. Or also in Vaman Avatar, by 3 steps, he had measured the whole earth. So he is called Ati Vikrama. This much is enough for today. Is it clear to you? See, we are listening the glories of the Lord. Remember, this purifies the mind. Name of the Lord purifies the mind. And then we are trying to know the meaning of it. Okay? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurupyo Namaha Hari Om Loka Samata Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samata Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samata Sukhino Bhavantu Shanti Shanti Shanti. My pranam to all of you. Please go through it and try to remember the whole day the name of the Lord, any name of the Lord. Go on chanting in the mind. That is how we remember the Lord. Okay? Hari Om.